Seems like every year about this time we gotta remind them, Blaze. We gotta remind them that they need a bad guy like me. So these cowards.
It's cracking. It's your boy JustUs, tucked in the studio by myself on this Sunday afternoon, waiting for this artist to get in here for these interviews. And decided I want to leave a little bit of my album on YouTube. I'm not going to tell nobody, but if you find this, you found it. And I'm honestly just testing the levels, seeing how it sounds. So we're going to get into it. This is my new album. It's supposed to come out in December. Kind of slacked on dropping because I've been focused on dropping this app. This app is incredible. I can show it to you. Maybe I will show you that too, but we're going to get into this right here. Here we go. Yeah. So that was Van Michael. Van Michael did that interview with me approximately 2011, I want to say. And I don't know. It was a long time ago. That was at Colorline Media. And he interviewed me, and that soundbite was from there. And I'm going to try to sprinkle in a lot of sound bites from things that I've done throughout my career, interviews, Karis One Drop, like just things of people speaking on me in high regard that I was grateful for. It's just my way of saying thank you. So that was Van Michael. And then what else we got? Taking Off Fades, Part 2, Pac. I'm going to drop this on September 13th. I've already leaked it through AZ Most Wanted, the platform that does the mic drops. I wasn't happy with the audio, and that was my fault, it wasn't his, but we'll get into this. Let's go. It's my tribute to Tupac. Happy birthday, K-Rab. My tribute to Pac, my GOAT, one of the greatest rappers of all time. You know, Pac to me was such a heavy influence on my youth because he was such a polarizing personality. He wasn't the most lyrical. He wasn't the most bar-heavy MC, but he was extremely charismatic. He was passionate. Anything he rocked with, he was extremely passionate. He rode with his people, which ultimately cost him his life, and his demise was, just riding with his people. And I love Pac. I saw myself in Pac. because he was the underdog. Whether people want to admit it or not, Pac was an underdog. He was 5'6". He was one of the first bald kings out there rocking the bald head because he had no choice. And people don't really talk about the challenges that he overcame. And Pac was my hero. Pac, to me, is one of the greatest, most influential, impactful people in hip hop ever. Top 5 dead or alive. And my top 5 changes with the mood I'm in, what I'm listening to at the time, but Pac will always reign supreme in my universe. It's a part of my adolescent youth growing up. All eyes on me, me against the world. His catalog, the Machiavelli mixtapes, there's like 7 Machiavelli mixtapes that I had at one point. They were all on CD. I don't know which songs were real, which ones weren't. But the catalog that he put out, to me, Pac will always be my hero. From his movies to the way he spoke. I know that if he'd made it past 35, if he'd have touched 30, he would have done some amazing shit. He did a lot of stuff. Just before he turned 26, he part of the 27 Club. He passed away before he turned 27. But I will release that on September 13th. And I actually really do like this concept of debuting my album, leaking it, putting it on YouTube, letting people hear it if they choose to. But I got a lot to say on this album, start to finish, and maybe we roll something up, put something in the air, and just vibe to it. Me and my album in this Icon Radio room, which I'm so grateful for. I'm so grateful for this room, and this broadcasting ability, and everything that we got coming up with the app, everything. So I think I was meant to be here in this moment to talk to y'all because I need to do this more. So I'm grateful to the artists that showed up late. So we're going to get into another record. What should we get into? Let's get into, man, this is dope. So this is my brother, 7. And I sent him a song because I have a high regard of respect for the Quran and the Nation of Islam, Muslims. A lot of my brothers are Muslim. And I love them dearly, and I respect what they believe. I respect Ramadan. I respect, praying 3 times a day. I respect all the verses in the Quran. Jesus is mentioned 33 times. So I wrote a song called Pray to Allah. And pray to Allah because Allah means God in Arabic. It is not specific to a religious faith. People misconceive it because they think, oh, Allah, you pray to Allah, you're saying you're Muslim. No, I'm not. I pray to God. I pray to the creator of all things because we are all under one sky. And I sent it to my brother 7 because I wanted to make sure I sent it to my Muslim friends before I released it because I wanted to make sure I was on point and it was respectful and they didn't feel no type of way because that's how much love I got for him. My Muslim brother, Mo Dallas gave me a Quran and I read from it because he gave it to me, so I appreciate him. But I'll tell you what, we're gonna get into so after I sent 7 this song, he sent me back this voice note and I was like, I'm gonna put that on the album before the song. So here we go. That's my dog. He sent that to me, and I was so grateful I had to put it on the album. So, and that's the intro for this song, Call Me Dead. It's a love song to my daughters and my sons. An apology to my ex-wives. Apology to both my baby mamas. Keep it a buck. Was cussing fight with one another. I pray to Allah. I pray to Allah. Protect my children and all of my baby mamas. I pray to Allah. I pray to Allah. Protect my children and all of my baby mamas. I'm sorry, Allah. I'm sorry, Allah. Protect my children and all of my baby mamas. Forgive me, Allah. Forgive me, Allah. Protect my children and all of my baby mamas. I'm sorry, Allah, for all this trauma that I projected on your body. I'm the problem. Yes, I'm the problem, girl. I was the problem, and now I must dive so deep into this darkness. That's my darkness. I'm swimming in this darkness. Hopefully, my God, in this shadow work gon' solve it. Help me solve it. Oh, please, Lord, help me solve it. Cut my own throat, because you knew that was my logic. That's my logic. It's always been my logic. I knew from the start this thug stuff would be toxic. Yeah, I'm toxic, girl. I'm hella toxic. Had them babies that I love, and you know we got it poppin'. To me, Justo, mi little gusto. You got a heart of gold. You are the truth, Holmes. And to my Nico, beware of Nico. Golden brown skin, your mother calls you suavecito. I love you, boys. And to my daughters, I miss you. To the mothers of my children, I pray for you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you. I was supposed to release that on Father's Day, but when we got tied up with a distribution issue, and I guess it wasn't meant to come out. But so that song is an apology to both the mothers of my children. I have 4 children, 2 little girls, 2 little boys. And that song features both my sons and an AI version of my ex-wife. That's actually what she's saying, which is AI, so it wouldn't be her. So she can't hate on me for putting it out. But that's really her. And that's really a letter I wrote to her and played for her. And she asked me why some things can't be kept sacred. And I'm an artist, so whenever I go through anything, I'm going to put it into music. I'm going to put my pain into music. I'm going to put my heartbreak into music. I'm going to put my success, my triumphs, my trials, my tribulations, whatever it may be. I'll put it in music. And I wrote that song in the pandemic about 6 months after she had left me. And I was fighting for my marriage. So I was hoping that it would kind of win her back, but all I did was piss her off. I failed. Anyways, it wasn't meant to be, though. I'm grateful. She's moved on. She's happy. She's successful. I've moved on. I'm happy. I'm successful. So clearly we were just there for a chapter, and that's okay. But I wanted my children to understand, I pray to Allah. I pray to Allah for all of my baby mamas. Yeah. Next record I'll get into, I go to God as my witness. So I keep it on the same tip. But this record I wrote also during the pandemic. And honestly, I just started rapping, just rapping to get things off of my chest. It really wasn't anything more than me just being expressive. So this song is produced by the beautiful Tori Simone, my little stepdaughter, and she also produced "Taking Off Face," the original. And this is "God Is My Witness," which is dedicated to the Arizona Hip Hop Festival. Let's go. This God is my witness. Your opinion of me ain't none of my business. We quitting, who the fuck are we kidding? Me and my team stay on the grind and keep winning. Big difference. We stay consistent, created my own name, and I played my position. Prayers for my enemies. Well, she's here, so we out. It's a nice little experiment. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll probably play the whole album eventually, but y'all be easy. Peace.